Bueno.
Here you go, Brittany.
I can't say my name is Brittany. That would be a lie.
Why can't you be more like your sister Edith? She lies all the time.
No, I don't.
See? She's lying right now. Beautifully, I might add.
Despicable Me. All right, Despicable Me 4. This is the fourth Despicable Me movie. I guess the sixth if you want to count the Minions in there. I may go on a few rants, honestly, with this movie, or just about Illumination Entertainment to begin with, because they are just one of the weirdest animation studios. The decisions they make, the projects they greenlight. Me and my daughter, we just rewatched the first three Despicable Me movies. I do not like the Minions. I've given them low scores. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to see the next Minions movie, which has been greenlight for some reason. But Illumination has this kind of like throw everything at the wall, see what sticks kind of mentality. A lot of slapstick humor, a lot of like lazy kind of tendencies to me. The first two Despicable Me movies I thought were pretty good. They have a lot of heart, or they have some heart at least. And they're a little bit lighter on the Minions. I get it, they were a hit, but for me, I liked the interactions between Gru and the girls the most. Or even, I liked the whole storyline in the second one with him trying to find him a girlfriend and eventual wife. The third one I thought was lame. Like, I didn't care about Drew's twin brother. I thought the villain was weak, although, spoiler alert, compared to this movie, the villain of 3 is actually pretty good. So, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of their movies, Illumination, it's just a lot of nonsense, no heart, not usually a very good story. Secret Life of Pets. Probably my favorite freaking Illumination movie is Sing, or I really liked Migration back in December last year. Because those didn't have all the slapstick nonsense. And this movie continues with that. If you are a big fan of the Minions, you're going to like this movie because there's a lot of Minions doing a lot of stupid stuff. But it feels like we've seen it a million times already. And it's getting kind of old for me, honestly. I will say, like I said, the villain in this one is very weak and lame, and I did not care. I think Will Ferrell is doing the voice. Did not care, and I feel like the Despicable Me movies are throwing every movie. We get more and more characters, and we're forgetting about the characters that we actually care about. Like, even though I didn't like Gru's twin, he's not even in the movie. Dr. Nefario, not in the movie. They're in there for like a second, but I'm telling you, they're not main parts of the movie. His girls have nothing to do in this movie. They are just kind of there. It's mainly about him. He does have a son now in this movie. It's a baby, Gru Jr. But then there's this whole this girl character, next door neighbor character, because basically the story here is this guy breaks out of prison. They have to go into hiding, and they have new identities. But anyways, there's this new neighbor. Girl, and the guy, the villain that's chasing him down, it's a really stupid reason for why he's even mad at Gru. But there's a girl next door. It's like a teenage girl, and she wants to be a villain, of course. And so she kind of blackmails Gru into doing this mission. And I'm sitting here thinking, you have a teenage girl, your daughter, who could be doing this? Sometimes when I'm watching these movies, I'm like, I feel like I could do a better story, and I don't write scripts for a living. The Minions are just doing Minion stuff. There's this whole subplot going on where they are there's some mega Minions, and they are making a joke about superhero movies. That's the thing about these movies. They make jokes about other movies. I get it, but it's not done smart enough or well enough for me to care that much. And my real negative is just the lack of heart. There's just no heart in here. I don't care about anything that's going on, because there's just nothing going on, honestly. So yeah, I just, and then I get it. It kind of has the Blue Sky Studios situation where, Despicable Me was their first movie back in 2010. And it has consistently performed well. It and the Minions, they get close to $1 billion every time. So I get it. Go back to what works. But if you made these movies good, I mean, you'd be making the money, and like I see a downward trend here. Like I have a feeling that the next Minions is not going to be that popular. I have a feeling this movie is not going to be that popular. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that, when we get to Despicable Me 7, anybody's going to care about this franchise anymore because you're just not making good movies. Last movie, I thought, Despicable Me 3, I thought they didn't have a story, so they just made something up. This one, I don't know. It felt like they were just going along with their same spiel. So I'll say there were parts that I thought were better than the third one, but for me, it's just pretty much more the same. But I will say it's not as bad as the two Minion movies. I hated those movies. I think I gave those like a 1 star and a 2 star, or maybe it was the other way around. I think I gave you the first one a 2 and the second one a 1. I don't remember. I don't plan on buying those or ever adding those to collection. This one I probably will for super cheap down the line, just because of my OCD and I want all 4 of them lined up. But I'm not watching this again until Despicable Me 5 comes out, and then I may rewatch them again. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give this movie a 2.5 out of 5. It's just more of the same, I guess, is the best review for it. So if you're into that, go for it. But I just wish Illumination could do better. I just wish, they could do better. It's the same complaint I had with the Super Mario movie, which made a ton of money. And now, if this is any indication of what we're going to get from future Super Mario or Nintendo projects from Illumination, it's not going to get better. It's just going to be more of the same. So that is what kind of disappoints me and why I ranted a bunch for this review. Because I just think Illumination could be better. I mean, come on. You got Pixar and DreamWorks out there making good movies. We can do that too. What do you guys think of Despicable Me 4? And until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.